Wait, I like this. What the heck? Okay, now we're live. There we go. Wait, I like this actually. This is a really good. Well, I haven't. Where was this forever ago? Okay. Let's see. Is the mic's working? Yo! All right, what's going on, Joe? Yo! All right, let me get my mic up so I can hear you. All right, talk for a second. Yo, what's going on, dude? Good to have you in here. We're gonna be talking parks tonight because this is a test stream because I didn't want to screw this up on Saturday. So, Joe, is your mic on? Can I hear you? Uh-oh. Hey, your mic's off. I cannot. No, the stream cannot hear you. There
Can
we
you hear me
go.
now? Am
Yeah,
I
we
good?
got. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna go through. We're gonna go through each project and stuff. I'm gonna ask your thoughts. 'Cause I haven't talked to you much on these, and then I guess I'll just ask you what you want to see announced because I've heard a lot of stuff, but I guess we'll start with the obvious. We're gonna get updates on all the Villains Land attractions. You heard much about that?
Not really, to be completely honest. I know that's in Magic Kingdom, though. Correct?
Yeah, I'll be going behind where Tom Sawyer Island used to be. It'll be replacing Rivers of America, and they showed concept art of the land 2 years ago, but now they're going to reveal what the attractions are going to be during this panel, I believe. I think that'll be like the bombshell announcement thing. I'm thinking Maleficent coaster, so it'll be like a huge thrill coaster, I think, or I don't think it'll be like tame, like family style. Like I think it'll definitely be more on the thrill end. Chat can let me know more.
I know this is off topic, but isn't there renovations going on with Space Mountain, from what I've heard?
I think they're gonna announce that on Saturday, but yeah,
I'm,
I
I
think
might be, I'm like totally out of the Disney news loop, but is D23 coming up? Or is
that's
that
on
already passed?
Saturday.
Oh, that's on Saturday? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's
I didn't even know that.
yeah, Space Mountain. We'll get to Space Mountain in a couple minutes. Gets interesting.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think Maleficent coaster is a given. Because I don't know what else they'd do for the coaster, and I don't think they'd pivot too far from the original concept art. Um, and then there's gonna be another ride. I have no clue what it's gonna be. Everyone's saying that they want it to be like a boat ride or dark ride that somehow mashes like all villains into one ride. I don't know how that would work though. I got no clue really.
Yeah, man, I know just as much as you when it comes to that, then. I don't know much either. But
And I feel like it's not unrealistic to say there might be like a third attraction that it's like a flat ride or something, almost like a Dumbo type ride. But I don't know. We'll see.
well,
Um,
it's a whole new land, right? Villains Land
whole
you're
new
talking
land.
about.
They're building this from the ground up. So like it right now, if you look behind Big Thunder Mountain, it's just a big flat land of dirt. Like you made a Minecraft world, a flat Minecraft world. Like it's just nothing there right now.
And wait, what was there prior? Sorry, you might have said that already, but just want to clarify.
Remember Rivers of America with the riverboat?
Not really. I don't think so, to be honest. Any rides in that area that I would know
It
every
was
single
literally
ride.
it was literally just a river and a boat, and then you had Tom Sawyer Island.
Oh, Tom Sawyer Island. I know where that is. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's
that's
replacing.
And if
Oh,
any Epic Jake OGs watching this would know why I know what Tom Sawyer Island is.
the hide and seek video. I
Yeah,
think that's still up. I don't think I ever took that down. Um,
that was so good, bro.
yeah, that was me me with the Donald Duck avatar, and I was hiding like over by Splash Mountain. That was a
Yeah, it was crazy.
that was a fun one. That was a fun one to record way
Yeah.
back when.
Wait,
Um,
I'm trying to like remember. Didn't you hide in like Space Mountain or
yeah,
something?
and then the round
The
after
lobby.
that, I hid in the Space Mountain exit. This is in
Yeah.
Minecraft, by the way. Don't
Yeah, I remember
I
paying
hid
for
this.
that.
I hid in
It's
the
worth it.
Space Mountain exit. Oh boy. Um,
Yeah, it's fire.
dude, I mess with this StreamYard thing, dude. Why does this like work so well?
I love the format, how it's got like the separate
And I
names
can
and
change it too. Like, look at this. Hold on. Like, if I need to like mute or do something, I think it goes like, look at
oh
this.
shoot, wait, can you screen
Be
record?
be right back. There's a way to share your screen, but I'm not too advanced in that yet.
Yeah, I
But like,
think I have it on my screen. I have
there's
the mic, the camera, and then it has a like
I have a
a
whole
screen
editing
with a
instance.
plus
See on
on it.
the
I
screen,
think it's screen share.
see right there. So like, if I need a countdown or something, I can put a timer on the screen. You see that?
Yeah, I see 8, 7, 6, 5. Yep,
Dude,
that's
that's
cool.
sick. Okay, that's
Yeah,
tough.
man, that's pretty fire. Can you like change the timers that like you can only do 10 seconds?
Uh, I don't know. It gives me a couple different options. Then you can pay a bunch of money to like do a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not there yet. Um, what's going on, Sam Blakely? I remember. I've seen this dude on TikTok. I've seen him liking my TikToks. Um, okay, I guess the other thing with villains too. There's gonna be a ton of shopping and stuff, but this brings me to like the one thing that I really want them to announce. I am dying for them to announce a Haunted Mansion restaurant behind the Haunted Mansion queue. I've talked to you about this before.
Yeah. I really like the idea of that, to be totally honest. That would definitely do
There's
well.
a plot of land that's open right now. It's about I don't know how big it is, but it probably got like 5,000 square feet. But you could definitely do something there, kind of like Beacon Barrel,
Yeah.
which open because they did a Pirates of the Caribbean little tavern next to Pirates of the Caribbean, which it ended up looking really nice.
Yeah.
Um, and it says how long I've been live too in the thing, so I
Yep.
can see.
7 minutes, 22 seconds.
Yeah, but that's if they I feel like it's now or never because they're building a bunch of stuff back there right now. So if you don't do it now, I don't know when you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, I want it to be exclusive to the cruise ships because they have a Haunted Mansion restaurant on one of the cruise ships." But like, no, dude, I want to like go on the Haunted Mansion, go in the restaurant like that. That it's made for Magic Kingdom. It needs to go there, and it would also it would sell a lot of tickets. Like the amount of fans that would come into Magic Kingdom just to go eat in a Haunted Mansion restaurant, like it's a given home run no matter what.
Yeah, no, I
Could behind it. I don't know,
yeah.
you probably didn't see this, but they just like refreshed the Haunted Mansion too, and they went back to like the 1970s color scheme. So it like looks really retro right now, like really like OG.
Yeah, it's fire.
Um I guess we'll move to there's one other project going on in front of Villains. You know what it is. It's the Cars project, Piston Peak. And
Yep.
I can confirm this to the people watching. Um, there is a model of Piston Peak in the Cars area that is going to be shown off here in the next couple days. So we're going to know what the whole area will look like and um, what attractions will be there because there's going to be two cars attractions. There's going to be a rally race attraction. So think of it as like an outdoor test track where you're like going off-roading and stuff. And then there'll be a flat ride.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good idea. I mean, I I think that Cars, in my opinion, is a bit of an outdated franchise. I mean, Disney can really do so many
Oh,
other things, but
no.
well,
The main
popularity wise, it's just like objectively true. It's not as popular as it once was, but I mean, you totally have good potential for that.
the main critique with it is that a lot of people don't think Cars should be in like Frontierland where it's themed to like old school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disagree on the popularity thing. Everyone wants them to do Cars 4. They just haven't announced it. Like if they announce a new Cars movie, all the hype will come back, and we all know that, dude. Like
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it would. I don't think it'll reach the like,
I think
late 2000, early 2000s, like
yeah,
2010s peak, but
I think the OG Cars, the OG Cars movie, I think it's the best Pixar movie of all time. No one can change my mind about that.
yeah, I'm not too informed on Well, I mean, I've watched
But
it,
like
but not in a
you've
while.
watched a lot of movies. Like Cars, Up,
Yeah.
Ratatouille, like that type of stuff, like Pixar Inside Out.
Well, I mean, I this may seem kind of obvious, but I feel like for Magic Kingdom, if you want cars, just get rid of the Tomorrowland Speedway and make that a cars thing. That
Yeah.
fits so. How much better does that fit in Tomorrowland versus like Frontierland? Like, I feel like that's just a given.
Well, I remember too, like I remember I was little, but I remember before they built Tron, people were like, "Oh, re-themed Tomorrowland Speedway to Tron and turn the cars into light cycles." And then they announced Tron. They didn't really do anything with the Speedway. Now Speedway's kind of just there. It's outdated, but like I always go on it. I like it. It's just there's so much room there to build something better. Like you could probably build a whole dark ride there, a whole new Speedway. There's so much you could do there, and a lot of people just want to see it go.
I mean, yeah, I think it has a lot of potential personally. I mean, Magic Kingdom and that whole park, like, I just feel like there's great potential for a ride like that because, like, Tomorrowland Speedway is just super overrated in my opinion. I mean, I've been on
The
it like
one
once or
the one
twice.
thing I like about the thing
It's
I
not
will
it's
say about
it's called a speedway, but it really
yeah,
isn't that speedy if we're being honest.
the one thing I will say about the Speedway though, I feel like in every
Slow way.
castle park or every good theme park, right, you have to have some of those classic attractions. Like you have to have a carousel. Like every Magic Kingdom park, every good theme park has to have a carousel. I think there has to be
I'd
some
agree,
sort of
yeah.
like pedal cars attraction. Like I was just at Dollywood, there was one right next to the huge roller coaster, pedal cars attraction.
Yeah.
Um, and like
I'll
those
I'll
types of
I
things.
might be there soon enough, right?
Yeah, you're going tomorrow. Dollywood. I haven't been to Universal, so I'll say Dollywood, best by far the best themed non-Disney park I've been to. Like all the rides, super themed.
Second best, you
Um,
said? Better than Hershey?
yeah, it's better themed than Hershey. I love Hershey, but Dollywood, the theming was like insane. Like you were definitely immersed in like whatever area you were in. Like you had like the Western area,
Yeah.
um, or like when there's this my favorite ride there, Lightning Rod. It's gonna be right when you walk in on the right. That whole land, it's themed to like classic cars and like 1950s. It's a 50s theme land, and the whole queue is just like themed to old cars and old auto shop and stuff. Like the theming, unlike anything I've seen on like a roller coaster or a non Disney park. Like you go to other parks and it's just a queue in the ride. This had like it almost felt like you were going onto a Disney attraction for some of the rides.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
are you going there?
To Bollywood?
Dollywood.
I'm not totally sure yet. I the place in wait, if you don't mind me asking, where in Bollywood is Tennessee located?
It's
Like east,
Dollywood,
west,
Dollywood.
central?
It's East Tennessee. It's in Smoky Mountains where we're going, Pigeon Forge. But it's
Oh yeah,
Dollywood also. It's Dolly Parton's theme park. You know who Dolly
Dolly, yeah,
Parton
sorry.
is.
I'm like 25 minutes from, well, not now, but I will be like 20 minutes from the North Carolina border. So is it around like that area basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going then. I think I'm probably going. Yeah,
Um yeah, Dollywood amazing. Actually, quick plug, Dollywood video dropped today actually.
that's fire. Yeah, I
I
gotta
guess we'll
check
move
it
on
out.
to the next projects. I know you're on a time limit here.
Yeah,
Um
I gotta pack.
14 minutes. Okay, yeah. So I guess okay, yeah, while we're in Magic Kingdom, I'll go over to Space Mountain. So, Space Mountain, it's over 50 years old. They haven't updated the ride since it's open. Really like track wise and layout wise. So it's janky. It's an old ride. It's enjoyable, and that's kind of the scary part about it, though, because I always feel like I'm gonna get decapitated. I'm like 6'1", so my hands literally can touch the ceiling on Space Mountain. Well, don't ask how I know that, but
My dad's done the same thing before. It's like, and he's
yeah,
like
it's in the
6'1".
red tunnel at the end.
He's like
I'm
six
like
one too. So
it's
like,
I'm
imagine
gonna
he's
like
like
burn
six
my
five.
fingers off, but uh,
Dude, not even the tunnel. Like even during the ride, like when
yeah.
it's pitch black, if you put your hands up, it
But
feels
you
like
can
you're gonna
go
hit
back
something.
to like 2023. I've been calling for him to do some sort of update to Space Mountain, and even I said it back in May too in a video, and now
Nope.
they announced this that or they didn't even announce it. It was just a rumor. It's just been a really like hot rumor lately that
Mhm.
they're gonna announce it D23. They're gonna close Space Mountain like they did the Big Thunder Mountain. and just totally rebuild the inside. They're gonna retrack the whole thing, do a whole new layout, rebuild the station, rebuild the queue. It'll be one track. Um, and I'm on board with that.
I have to disagree, to be completely honest. I mean, I just think that I'm really not a big fan of the whole Disney taking old rides, which didn't really have a movie I can't talk, movie attachment. Like Space Mountain, for example, isn't really based off a movie the same way like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is. So I don't know, just me. I guess more traditional when it comes to that. I just prefer
Yeah.
keeping Space Mountain.
Well, yeah, I
It's just
understand
so
that too
iconic.
because
Like
it's.
you think
I
of
do
Magic
understand
Kingdom,
too.
you
It
think
is
of
so classic though. Like you're riding it and it feels like 70s Disney, and I love that. I will miss that too when they
yeah.
inevitably do this. But they're building a brand new Space Mountain from the ground up in I think Tokyo. If you look it up, it looks pretty insane. So like that's kind of why it feels promising to me because uh they'll be able to add so much new technology and stuff into the new indoor part of Space Mountain. They're not
Yeah.
going to do anything to the outside. I don't think they'll do anything to the outside. It's just going to be the ride itself is going to be like a totally new experience. But that will be some of the stuff they'll do in there. I think is going to be pretty impressive if they
So
announce
they're
it.
just like changing the rails and stuff, but like the
Yeah, so
exterior, like
like
the walk up will be the
it'll
same
be a
basically.
totally new track and stuff, and you probably won't feel like as much that you're going to get decapitated.
Yeah. I mean,
But
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I'm sure they have a plan that'll make it better in like some
yeah.
ways, but it just won't
It's
be the same
also, I
Space
mean,
Mountain. It comes down to that.
everything Disney does, it's always about money, like no
Oh,
matter
of
what.
course, yeah,
So
100%.
like you also got to think if they're going to
Why do you
redo.
think they got rid of Splash Mountain?
Yeah, well, Tiana sells tickets too and stuff, but
Yeah,
Space
exactly.
Mountain, get rid of this janky ride system, and a lot more people will be able to ride the ride, and that just explains itself right there. But I guess we'll move on to the next thing. We'll go over to Hollywood Studios because we won't spend much time here because we kind of know a lot of this. But
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. Land, we know we're getting the door coaster. We know we're getting Harryhausen's from the movie. We don't know what's happening with Pizza Rizzo, but it did get confirmed on June 4th that we will hear on Saturday what will happen with Muppet Vision 3D, what will be taking that show's place because they closed Muppet Vision and didn't announce what would be replacing that show. They just announced it would be a Monsters Inc. land, but they didn't
Hmm.
actually tell us what would be going in the Muppet Vision theater, and that's kind of why a bunch of fans were mad because arguably the greatest theme park show ever. You should probably give us some sort of reason to have any
Well,
sort of promise that
wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
it's pretty close. It's up there. It's up there probably. I mean, Carousel of Progress is probably up there too. Um, but I think they're gonna want to do something pretty impressive with this show. So we'll probably see something unique to this land, this theater, um, because they have to, right? They have to like in this. This can't be like Zootopia. That show. I don't want to talk about that. They have to do something here that's gonna make the show stand out and make people want to come to Hollywood Studios to see that show because Muppet Vision was a beloved attraction by the fans. So if this show isn't impressive in the slightest, their actual fans aren't going to be happy. I'm sure it'll get some people. I'm sure people will still go watch it because
I I I
crowd
mean,
push.
I know you'll push back, but I think you're hyping up Muppet Vision a little too much, bro. I've been to Disney a couple times, and it's usually like a 5 minute wait walk on when I was there, bro. I don't think it's that beloved.
There wa Well, yeah, it wasn't. But this new show though, it'll get a lot more crowd flow because you're going to have the door coaster all the way in the back. So just just because of this whole Monsters Inc. lane being there, you're gonna have so many people walking past or whatever. Walking past this show. Muppet Vision, you were getting zero to no crowd flow other than the people going to Pizza Rizzo or Mama Melrose is, which that was always my thing. Go do Muppet Vision and then go to Mama Melrose's or do the opposite. That was always my thing. But
Hmm.
I'm excited though. The door coaster should be really impressive, and we'll probably hear more about that. We'll move over to Animal Kingdom, I guess. Yeah, because there's nothing really going on in Hollywood Studios anymore. Although
Yeah.
I do want to see them announce that Galaxy's Edge will go back to the OG timeline. I do want to see that happen. Um, Animal Kingdom. You you were a pretty big dinosaur fan, right? if I remember right.
I did, yeah, I really like that ride.
So you probably got some thoughts on this that they're going to Indiana Jones for this ride.
Well, I mean, look, I have nothing against Indiana Jones. I really like the show in Hollywood Studios, which they're getting rid of as well, as I
No,
understand,
they're
right?
not.
They're not,
They just
I must be thinking of something else now.
they removed the boulder, not the show. I mean, I'm sure someday it will leave, but not as of yet.
Yeah. But yeah, with Dinosaur specifically, I mean, I really like that ride. I think it's a classic Disney ride. Certainly for Animal Kingdom, it's a classic ride. And like, I mean, like, look, when I say it's a classic ride, I don't mean that the replacement's gonna suck. I'm sure they'll have a good replacement, but it just isn't gonna be the same in my opinion. So that's kind of my
I
thoughts. You know?
I actually at first when they announced this whole thing, I was very skeptical about the Indiana Jones thing, like how is this gonna fit in Animal Kingdom? But
Yeah.
as I thought about it and saw some of the concept art and what they're doing, I think they're gonna make it work, and I think it'll be good. And I was actually like when it first got announced, I was shocked because I'm like, wow, Indiana Jones is I know Indiana Jones is a beloved franchise. Like I love it too. Like I love the movies and stuff, but I didn't think it was so popular that they were gonna go re-theme dinosaur and theme it to Indiana Jones. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But
Hmm.
here we
Yeah.
are. And I mean, I have high hopes for it, actually. Like it should be a pretty good re-theme. And you're gonna instead of this dinosaur museum, if you look at what they're doing, it's like a temple you're walking into now. That will be
Really, a
opening,
temple.
yeah, a temple for Indiana Jones at Animal Kingdom. That'll be opening next year, so who knows? Maybe I'll be there when it opens. We'll see what happens, honestly. Who knows? But
Mm.
that yeah.
Bro, maybe we'll get to see it next April.
No, I don't think it'll be open in April. I think it'll be more late 2027. At first, I was thinking, oh, maybe mid 2027 or spring, but
Yeah.
if you look at the progress right now, I don't think it's going to open early 2027. But uh, the only thing for me is that there's now like nothing dinosaur related in Animal Kingdom. That's the only thing that stinks. But this new area does look pretty good. Like the whole atmosphere of Tropical Americas. Uh, Looks pretty sweet to me. And then you're also gonna have a carousel, which it's a carousel, but so there's not much to talk about there. And they're gonna have more attractions than Dinoland had too. And then what we will get announced at D23, we will hear what ride system this Encanto attraction will be and what the attraction will be about more so because we have some concept art, we kind of know a little bit of the storyline, but we don't really know like kind of what we're doing there, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to hear more about that attraction too, because we don't know that much. And it seems to be getting pretty far along in terms of construction. I mean, the building's done, they're getting started on the casita. So, I mean, this land's coming along and this will be the big thing for Walt Disney World next year. And Animal Kingdom needs this desperately. It needs more to do. I can't express that enough. It just
Yeah.
does. You agree with me there? Because I don't think it's a full day park. And even after Tropical Americas opens, I still think there's more they have to do over there. Um, First of all, I think a nighttime show. I just think they need a drone show or something to keep guests there
Do
later in
they
the
not
day.
have one as of now?
They haven't had a nighttime show since like 2017.
So what? That's the only of the four main parks without a nighttime show.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy. Yeah, they should. I mean, they have so much potential for one. You know, they can do like an
yeah,
Avatar type show if they wanted to. They can do like
I'm thinking drone
any
show
really
because they don't
anything.
have any of those in the other parks. And I said this in 2024 before that D23 didn't get announced, but whatever. And I said it when I uploaded the last D23 predictions video too in 2026. I just think it makes perfect sense. Like I don't see why it shouldn't happen. And then I have one more thing. You probably haven't heard much about this because it's not announced. It's not in the well, I think it's in the works, but Disney said nothing about this. Like it's not a rumor or anything. It's just the fan base hopes and prays this eventually happens. And I know you'll have some thoughts on this, but the people think, myself included, I think it's a possibility. that this might be the year they announce a new Figment attraction, a new Journey to Imagination. Yeah, I see the smirk there.
Yeah. I
Because
mean, I think they should just get rid of the whole Figment idea altogether. I mean,
see, like
I know you like Figment.
that's
I don't
that's
think most Disney fans even. I mean, of course, like people like you who are like, I guess you could say like Disney influencers or whatever you want to call it.
this
I
would
guess
be
they would know about it, but like, look, the average person going to Disney has never heard of Figment, so I just feel like it's not something that Disney should be investing that much into. When there's listen,
no,
you can do so much at Epcot. There's
no,
so much you can do at Epcot, and you're
no,
focused on Figment.
no, 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 no.
You're
We're
focused on the ride. You get the 10-minute wait with the creaky
yeah,
moon
they could they would redo the ride. They would bring it back to its 1980s glory and have the Dreamfinder and
Oh
stuff,
my
and it would
gosh,
be an
yeah.
amazing attraction.
So
And
yeah, it's gonna be like a
Figment is the
5-minute wait,
Epcot
bro. It's
Park
so much
mascot.
cool.
We can't get rid of Figment. That's not how it works. We can't just get rid of him.
I mean, they
What would
could
you
get rid of him,
here?
but
Okay, so in Joe's perfect world where Figment just goes away completely and there's no Figment attraction at all, what would you like in its place?
I mean, look, I thought Guardians was a great
Oh
addition. They
boy.
could do more Marvel stuff. They
Oh
could do
boy.
like a Moana attraction. There's a
Oh boy.
Moana walkthrough right there. I mean, I don't think Moana would be the best idea. I'm just throwing, I'm just trying to throw in, speaking, just thinking out loud. But I mean, it's not like there's only Figment. There's like dozens of things that they could replace it with, or they could do something totally new. Yeah, it's fucking Purple Dragon, bro.
Uh, it's not even I'm looking at like
Bro,
two
bro,
other
bro,
Figment
bro, when
popcorn
you gonna
buckets.
eat the popcorn in there, bro?
Never, never.
100 years
Not
from now, it's gonna be like friggin'
little
crusty.
Figment.
Nah, bro.
That I'm not gonna lie, it's the worst. That's one of the worst takes I've heard that they should just completely get rid of Figment. It's the
I
park
mean, do you think
mascot.
it's really like if Disney got rid of Figment, you think they're losing much revenue? I don't think it's gonna make a huge
No, but
impact.
he's
He's not
iconic.
iconic. He's
Epcot's
not
not Epcot.
iconic.
Epcot's not Epcot without Figment. He's like
Dude, yes, he
attached to that
is.
park.
If he's attached to the park, then why is like nobody even going on Figment? I mean, like, look,
Because it's not the attraction as
Spaceship
it,
Earth is attached to Epcot.
the
Guardians, Test Track, Remy's, that's attached to Epcot.
Guardians isn't attached to Epcot.
Listen,
It's
you
just
probably
there.
won't like
Like
this.
Figment's part of the Epcot's identity.
I view Figment's significance the same way I would view like the Nemo ride that's like right next to it.
Whoa, whoa.
They're like just
Yeah,
as significant.
that one needs an update desperately, but like if they removed Nemo from
The Nemo
Epcot,
one's better. The
if
Nemo
they
one's
removed
better.
Nemo from Epcot as a whole, it wouldn't have like much effect on what the actual fans think of the park. Like, um,
I mean, they could do like a talk to Figment thing, kind of how they do talk to the
yeah, they
turtle
have a
at
Figment meet and
Nemo.
greet after the ride. Like he's so, but you can't say Figment isn't popular because
He's not.
if Figment wasn't popular, Disney wouldn't be selling all these popcorn buckets, giving him a meet and greet,
Dude,
giving him all
they're
this new
selling
merch,
popcorn buckets.
and
They're
giving
selling
him
popcorn
magnets.
buckets because people want to collect all the popcorn buckets. They could have made the popcorn bucket anything and people would still buy it. Let's be honest here.
Right? Is there
Like,
any Figment stuff? Oh, there's Figment.
I was looking at it on the Epcot one, yep.
I love this setup too. I threw this together.
Yeah, I see the Country Bear, Splash Mountain, Figment.
Yeah,
I got some good stuff.
Country Bears. That was
Top,
like anyone
the
gave me cast
musical
members
jamboree.
like best. Yeah. Wow. No, I can complete. But anyway, what people want Disney to announce and what people think Disney should announce on Saturday is that they're gonna close this version of Figment and do a new version of Figment, a new Figment ride in its space, and completely update it and make it just a better attraction. Because
I think that's a terrible
obviously the one
idea.
right now isn't that good, and it's very like the technology is also very outdated. Like you go into that first room where where he's talking to you, and the camera quality just screams like early 2000s, late 90s. Um, I can't believe that though. Just take Figment out of Epcot. No, that can never happen. And they've done some stuff with him, like on Disney.
It's going to happen eventually,
They've
bro.
given him a couple things on Disney Plus, I believe. Like I think he just got a short or something. But I mean, people people also like going on Figment. When people go on Figment too, that's something like kids and families will remember from Epcot. Like, oh, what's there to do at Epcot? Oh, that's where the purple dragon is. Oh, Epcot's the park with the purple dragon. Like, it's just like Figment's connected to Epcot. It would be like, I'm trying to think of a good comparison. It'd be like
It's like Space Mountain. It's the same comparison.
it would be like taking Lion King out of Animal Kingdom, or taking just all Mickey Mouse references out of Magic Kingdom, or uh I don't even, Hollywood Studios doesn't really have anything that's connected to it anymore. They took all that
Yeah.
away. I would say removing the Great Movie Ride, but they did that a long time ago.
2015, yeah.
I think, yeah, 2017, I think. Great Movie Rides in a perfect world, the Great Movie Ride, or let me rephrase that. In a perfect world, in like 15 years, Mickey and Minnie's closes and they build a new Great Movie Ride. That's just me. Um, but yeah, uh, it's been a half hour. So is that your time to go?
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say that. I appreciate coming on. I totally down to come on in the future again when I have like
I
more
actually like this
notice.
because if you guys didn't know, we only did this just so I could test this whole system and see if it would work. Because we're gonna do a big stream on Saturday. I don't believe Joe will be there, but big stream on
Yeah.
Saturday for D23. I'm hyped. Make sure to tune in for that because that's gonna be pretty crazy. Uh, Thank you for coming on, Joe. Taking a half hour out of your lovely life, whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks for having me, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
have a good time in Tennessee, and thanks for chatting parks. Thank you guys for listening to us talk about nonsense. But yeah, hope you all had an amazing have an amazing day. God bless. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.